Paris in the fall, the last months of the year and the end of the millennium. The city holds many memories for me, of cafes, of music, of love, and of death. As I picked myself up, all I could hear was the ceaseless drone of traffic. Life went on around me, but the explosion was to change my life forever. I tried not to meet his stare as I searched the dead man's pockets. No wallet, no papers, no credit cards. The guy's past was a blank page.
How much vodka did I drink? Oh, no, don't tell me. What is your name, Sherry? I feel sick, dizzy, and bruised. I don't even remember the party.
Just relax and take it easy. You've been knocked out. Yes, I am. I studied under Dr. Benton.
Who is he?
Only one of the most brilliant medical minds on this planet. He taught me everything I know about medicine. Can you remember anything at all? Is that straight or with ice?
Just give me the bottle with a teeth on it. That's better.
She knocked back the brandy as if it was water.
What about the old man? Is he dead? I've never seen a real-life corpse before, except for Grandmaman. That was different. She was family. Has he gone stiff?
I shouldn't think so. He's only been dead a few minutes. Do you remember what happened when the clown entered?
I remember that horrible tune he played all right. It was like a funeral dirge.
I'd never liked accordion music either. How did the old man behave?
Yes, I suppose so. He was worried about something, that's for sure. If you ask me, he was having an affair. He had that look about him, like a guilty husband.
Did you see what the old man had in his briefcase?
No, he didn't open it. The clown dropped his accordion and ran out of the door. That's it. That's all I can remember. Nothing. He just sat there like he was frozen.
Stay here, mademoiselle. I'm going to look around for evidence.
Freeze! Hold it, right there. Can't make up your mind, eh? Drop your weapons and get down on the ground.
Put that thing away, Sergeant Moo. Ah, no, I would simply like to ask you some questions.
Stop that, monsieur. Stop holding your breath at once. Oui, monsieur, but I prefer to look on the bright side. Besides, I recall a case where the killer escaped by feigning death. Clearly, the killer knew of his presence and...
How many times have I warned you about premature extrapolation? A great detective assumes nothing. Take Maigret, for instance.
But he was a fictitious character, monsieur. Why, he was no more real than Poirot or Tintin.
Examine the girl and take her statement, if you can.
I doubt if she is in a fit state for questioning, monsieur. Leave her to me, sir. I am used to handling drunken women.
I do not doubt that for one moment. Et maintenant, to business. Your name, please?
George Stobart. I'm from California.
And what brings you to Paris, Monsieur Stobart?
Travel. I'm touring Europe. Yeah, I guess so, apart from the bomb blasts. Yeah, I was sitting out on the sidewalk. I was lucky I wasn't killed. The inspector passed over my remark with no reaction.
Did you see the deceased enter the cafe?
Yes, I did.
Did you see anyone else in the cafe?
Yeah, there was a guy dressed as a clown.
And it is not a pretty one. Is the girl all right, Moo?
She'll live if she survives the hangover. She says the American claimed to be a doctor.
I am satisfied that you know nothing. You may leave. What can I say? Stay alert and look out for suspicious characters. I honestly believe you are in no danger, monsieur. Should you remember anything of importance, please contact me.
Thanks.
There's not much to go on, monsieur.
If the door can only be opened.
Excuse me, mademoiselle? Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Oh, an American by the sound of it.
Yeah, that's right, on holiday in Paris. Some holiday, huh?
You were here when the bomb went off?
I couldn't believe it. She hadn't even asked how I was feeling. Yeah, he went inside just before the bomb exploded.
Oh no, nothing like that. I am Nicole Collard from La Liberté.
What's that, some kind of nightclub? You're a reporter?
I'm a freelance photojournalist.
Say, you can interview me about the bombing. You know, an eyewitness account. You know, real-life drama, human interest, that kind of stuff.
I'll just stick to the facts, thank you. Did you see who planted the bomb? Oh God, it's him again.
Have you met the clown before?
He said he had a story which would interest me. He asked me to meet him at the cafe.
Do you know a police officer called Rosso?
If I didn't know better, I'd say it was deliberate.
He's inside, attempting to question a witness with his psychic powers.
What? That guy is weird.
Yeah. You speak very good English for a French girl.
Thanks. You speak very good English for an American.
Why won't you tell me about this clown?
Why do you want to get involved?
Because he almost killed me. Isn't that reason enough?
And let's get one thing straight right now. This is strictly business.
Okay, it's a deal. Excuse me, Sergeant. I was one of the last people to see the victim alive, Sergeant.
Does that worry you?
Yes, it does. I feel I owe it to him to find his killer.
That is best left to the authorities, monsieur. Did he speak to you? Tell you anything?
No, he just grinned and nodded.
Don't let it trouble you, monsieur. Go home and try to forget.
The door was securely locked. Excuse me. Huh? What for?
Why did you not say?
Is Sergeant Moo available?
What? You want to speak to him?
Yes, please.
No one ever speaks to him. Not even his kids. Like Laurel and Kitten, no, monsieur?
May I see Inspector Rosso?
I have a choice of blue or black pen.
Do you know anything about Rosso's psychic techniques?
All I will say is that Inspector Rosso has an impressive record.
He's a good detective?
One of the best. He's a man of honor, with a fine sense of duty.
You wouldn't say he was... a screwball? Thanks for your help, officer.
I thought you'd been arrested. When he pulled that gun, Ka! I thought that was it. You? A terrorist? Ha!
He was only doing his duty, I guess. Did you see a clown come by this way?
Ho! Those guys are funny, aren't they? I love the circus, especially the horses.
You haven't answered my question. Have you seen a clown?
You think I've got time to watch everyone who passes by? Some of us have to work for a living.
Did you see an old guy with a briefcase?
Work fascinates me, he says. I could watch it all day.
Look, I know you're busy, but surely you'd have noticed a clown. He was wearing multicolored baggy trousers and makeup.
He'd be a poor sort of clown if he didn't.
Did you recognize the old man?
No. Should I have done? Was he a celebrity?
No, but I guess he is now. His name was Plantar. Yeah.
Now I wish I hadn't called him what I did.
Regret and remorse are strange emotions. They really bring out the hammiest actors in people. There was nothing inside the tent except a large toolbox. The door was securely locked. I contemplated crawling under the umbrella and pretending none of this had ever happened. The leading article referred to the visit of a Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern European state. That was the only news story. The rest was rumor, gossip, and sensationalism. I contemplated crawling under the umbrella and pretending none of this had ever happened. I tried to lift the cover with my fingers, but couldn't gain any leverage. There was nothing inside the tent except a large toolbox.
Hey, stop that! Get away from there! Oh, wait? Had a good look, have you? I'm warning you, if you touch it, I'll crack your nut.
Okay, I get your point. Hey, you! What's in the toolbox?
What's the big deal about tools, anyhow? You don't say. Who are you calling an animal? I've met your sort before. I've a good mind to knock your block off.
What kind of tools do you keep in your box?
Yeah, civilization. So you keep saying.
So, are you gonna show them to me?
I've got work to do. Find someone else to bother.
Do you have a tool for lifting manhole covers?
As it happens, I do.
Cool. Lend it to me, just for a few minutes.
No.
Let me explain what I'm going to do with your manhole lifting tool.
Let me explain what I'm going to do with my pick. It doesn't get any better than this.
Hey, you!
What do you want now?
Listen, I have to find that clown. He's a killer.
Say, who are you anyhow? A cop? No, but you act like one, sticking your nose in where it's not wanted. How do you know this guy's a killer? Did you see him in action?
Didn't you hear the explosion? The cafe was blown up.
The clown killed the old man?
That's right. Blew him up with a bomb concealed in his squeeze box. Who can unravel the tangled logic of a killer's mind? I guess it's some deep-seated psychological need. Or just plain showmanship.
Don't touch!
I contemplate